name in the chat, okay?
I'm trying to find that song.
Drummer. That's his ad on TikTok.
Oh.
Heather, you're gone.
When I finished the typing, it was gone.
Yeah, she was already gone. Oh no! It happens.
So yeah, if it takes a while for me to scroll through crap, it's because I'm
Okay. I just watched this and I'm freaking out inside.
Heather, if it's the freaking apocalypse, we're already in it.
Did you see the name that I put in? Graham the drummer?
Yep.
Okay, it's Graham with an E.
I'm playing this. Well, obviously, I look for this song, so yeah.
If you want to, you can speed it up.
That's like Brandy. Can you put it louder?
Red flags, warnings, what to expect and how to prepare for it.
A few people have asked how they could support my channel. Just a couple things if you didn't notice below in the description box.
Blah, blah, blah.
On my merch. Again, link is in the description box below.
No one cares about your merch. What the hell?
She just retired from the Navy after 20 years.
Okay.
And then lastly, the biggest one is if you watch this video all the way through, thank you. For those of you that do that, that is the #1 way that you can support me. And it's free, you guys, so thank you, and thank you for your time. Alright, so let's get into it. I did a video the other day about kind of warnings or things that were going on in the world that I'm concerned about, that are alarming. And so this video kind of carries on to that. And
Yeah, the love log song was
so to me, looking at our country, looking at the world, looking at things that are going on, there's red flags everywhere.
This is
There's
one of the
little
saddest
things
songs I've
happening
ever heard,
everywhere.
but good lord,
Oh
it's
my
good.
goodness, like things are crazy.
Yes, it's a Japanese, another meaning.
But what I want to do is I want to talk about what to expect. Like, what are these red flags that I'm talking about? And then I have a huge list today of what to do today, right now. Like, no, fluffing it up or whatever. I'm going to get right to it and tell you things that you can do.
There we go.
And again, this is nothing that my own family is not doing to get ready, okay? So let's talk about it. Extreme shortages. I think that there is a calm right now before the storm.
Get bitchin' swords.
I think that everybody some people know what's going on, some people don't know what's going on with our supply chain concerns and issues, and I think that things are brewing. One, things are already short. Two, if you have continued outbreaks happening, you have workers that aren't working, truckers, it's just a snowball of a mess with our supply chain, right? There's all these little pieces that make it messed up right now, okay? But what I think is crazy is that I think as a country, it's the calm before the storm because we are kind of working with Christmas, people are out shopping, buying, there's a lot of the country that is not buying stuff this year, that is buying food and buying stuff like that, right? Preparedness items, and not buying all the fancy gifts, but there's still a large part of consumers that are buying that stuff, okay? And so as a consumer, because of the...
I got too many on my safe breathe.
And I think shortly after that, that's when it's really...
Yeah, I saved myself.
Because, we've literally, snapped up everything else that was left. And we're going to be in a world of hurt, okay? So I think that extreme shortages are coming, you guys. I just think that right now, it's a slow burn still, and you have Christmas, and you have this big push, like, oh, this is great for our economy and all this stuff, but there's so many other things that we're doing wrong that really, at the end of the day, is actually going to have the opposite effect. Higher gases. So, if you didn't see this morning or yesterday, whenever it came out, about the White House and then releasing like 50 million barrels of oil in reserves, and there's other countries doing the same. If you guys don't understand, that's really just nothing, right? That's nothing. Okay, that's not going to help the situation at all. And I just think that we make a lot of poor decisions as a country on how to do things, when we should just do a lot of things ourselves. We should just start drilling, just period, right? And we're very dependable on a lot of other people for things that we could do ourselves. And when we make moves to supposedly, like, I guess, calm the, there's so many people that watch the news and see, oh, they're releasing 50 million barrels of oil. That's awesome. Maybe these gas prices will go down, and oh, thank God. But not really understanding, like, truly what that means and how much that is and how long that lasts. I mean, that literally is only a few days of gas, you guys, for our country. And so it's just a real smack in the face, if you will, for those that actually understand what's going on, and that it's really not a helpful thing, okay? I think you should expect your gas tank to cost more to fill it up. I think that is going to happen. If you're able to, stack gas and
it's already happened.
But that's not going to
it happened many times over, also in the 70s. We recovered from that.
Well, we've never had supply chain issues like this, though. It's like...
We did in the 70s. We also had already the same as COVID in the 70s, if you paid attention to research.
Yeah, but this is global.
That was global too.
I watched some videos. I actually was just wasting time on TikTok.
The oil crisis of the 70s, that was fucking global as global as you can get. We had a Sunday non-driving actually to put into action.
Her children, but it's very small amounts of food, and it's very little, right? And it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking because it makes you step back and think about those families that are going through struggles.
Well, our oil, the Keystone Pipeline has been shut off. That's going to cause inflation with our gas prices.
Remember, there's 50 sides to the story, okay? So you don't know somebody's story. And it could have been a total con, right? But the point is,
that and the truckers and all this.
There's families right now that have food insecurities, and you
But
have
they created
who
the
are not going to ask for
problem.
help. So what I'm saying in that is because there's people that can't put food, pay attention. Like, talk to your friends, talk to people you know. If you're working with somebody, pay attention. Talk to your coworkers, ask them how it's going on, okay? Because people do not always know how to ask for help, will want to ask for help. They find it to be embarrassing, right? a mother to
Yeah,
ask that
you
she,
want
to tell you
that
she doesn't have
one.
food on the table. You talk about food banks and stuff like that. But
Well, it wasn't just the truckers. There was a looming mandate. I don't know if it's not there anymore. It's suspended. For
You know that you can, for about $500, you can make your car run on water. I hope you know that. So we don't need gas.
a semi to transport goods that.
Water.
The
only the fuel we need is water.
There
There'd be many people.
Probably was
They can't run your car water.
It would be hydrogen. It wouldn't be profitable to make cars that run on water.
No, that's why.
You're right, Art. I mean, you're right.
I know, but we gotta focus on the now. Like,
That's why they don't do it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bread and circuses going on.
That's why they make it, pain in the ass to do, because they can't continue to profit off you if you do hydrogen powered.
well, the thing is this viable for now? Because everything is centralized. When things were decentralized, it wasn't big of a problem. I don't think even the Great Depression had supply chain issues. It was more of a monetary thing. Now we're seeing monetary and scarcity of certain things. And it may get more and more. And then there's the looming blackouts, like rolling blackouts due to high utility bills and stuff like that.
I think we're going to see some major shit go down in our lifetime.
Oh, it's going to change one way or another, but it's going to be fixed though. Because there are many ways to do certain things, many ways. But they're only going by one narrative, and they have been going by that one narrative and one way to get energy and run cars and run.
I know, but the thing is, what I understand,
but they're
but
not profitable. That's the problem. It's all about they making money. If they
well, I
don't make money,
understand that, but what can the average person afford in the long term? Because even solar, there is some limit.
everything would have been free for everybody. Free.
No cost.
That can be easily done.
Actually,
They have to change the way to get energy. They have to change the way that they are farming. They have to.
Germany is actually way ahead of the game with solar. Like, Germany is like a prototype. Like,
well, I would say fertilizer, because of the shortage of fertilizer. The thing is, part of the way that big farms have been doing stuff, that's actually depleted soil.
Well, they are ruining the soil by not farming in the way you should.
rotating.
Yeah, and then also field no crop for a year or certain fields, so letting it rest. And if you do that, it's going to be fixed easy. But I've seen farmers in Germany already doing it in the old kind of style, with no pesticides, no fertilizer, but just using organics. It works. It works. But yeah, they have to.
Like, isn't it something like 50% of the residential domiciles in Germany have solar or something like that? And you guys get like maybe 4 to 6 hours of sunlight on a good day? Like,
Well, what they did,
you have
what
so
the
much more
government
solar
did,
than people here.
well, they put on every barn with subsidization, very low cost. They put the solar panels on every fucking roof they could find. And that will give you a lot of energy.
Use the roof space to collect the energy.
Yeah, in America, it's very simple.
We have I know, we have so much roof space. Like, oh, it's costly.
No, it isn't. And you can make solar panels that will last 60 years if you want to. If they want to.
Well, I've heard that they're hard to recycle when they're through.
Yeah, they are. But you can make them last longer. Just like you can make a light bulb that will last 100 years. If they want to, they can do that. But they don't. Because they won't sell anything then.
Well, what
If you sell too good of a product, you will bankrupt yourself. That's why they make it, so it will break after a couple of years.
It's called planned obsolescence.
It was even funny. They made washing machines that had like 1,000 speed. And there was one that had 800 speed. But it had a 1,000 motor in it, only with a brake on it. And that was then the cheapest. But the motor was the same, they only put a brake on it, and it moved slower. It's so ridiculously stupid. The way they do things. They're necessary.
And then there's the looming economic collapse that could happen because of our debt and just all sorts of stuff.
The economy has been collapsing since 2009.
Yeah, but we've been printing money, and it's making It's not letting the economy have the crash and then do the cycle again. That's the problem.
The economy has been crashing since 2000.
Yeah, don't swim out.
Outside, inside, start growing. Okay.
But they are now blaming it on the pandemic. But either other
Well,
way,
it is part of it. There's other issues along with that.
there are bigger issues that are causing it. The pandemic is part of it.
Yeah, part of it.
You've got to start processing this stuff and start gardening.
Otherwise, it would have.
Or I would say it's one of the gain of function exercises. It's one of those.
Get hand dehydrated, right? Hanging baskets that you can air dry.
Don't worry, Adam. You live on a farm.
I know, but the thing is, my stepdad, I have told him that. I think we should get certain things, and I'm he's like, I just don't know. We are in. I feel.
Well, what you could do is stock up
No,
on
I'm just living.
stock up on cans,
Sleeping
canned
off
food.
sports
That's
bars.
I've been doing that.
American Dad
I
comes on.
have food for about 3 months.
Whatever it is you're going to do with it.
In storage.
Honestly, I don't think that's even enough. I want 6
that's
months
enough.
to a
No,
year.
no. If it really goes bad, after about a month, there's going to be action one way or another anyway.
Okay, I read of somewhere in Istanbul, there was a power outage back in 2013 or 14. They were out of power for 4 months. That's pretty bad.
Depends on what time of year it happens.
It happened in spring. It started from January and ended in April.
Well, you can survive on, lucky for me, we have a well with clean water, so I can drink water.
I know, but we don't have a manual pump, and of course my stepdad is a
In the spring you can eat the shit out of dandelions. You can eat them.
Yeah, but water is important, especially for sanitation, because
But we have
dysentery.
an old-fashioned well that will always provide you with fresh water. A lot of small cities and especially villages have a well. A lot of farmers have a fresh water well.
And there are people that still have well water around their own properties around here. But it's the getting it easier into the house. And my stepdad said, this.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit more work to get it. But yeah, it works. You have fresh water. Yeah, you can eat a lot of plants. I know which plants to eat.
Well, it's going to depend on where it's different from there than in the U.S.
It depends on where you live. If you live in a country where there's a forest and grassland, you can eat dandelions, you can eat other wild lettuce. That grows almost everywhere, but you have to recognize what you can
I
do.
know, that's the problem.
And that's what people don't know anymore. So, I've been storing food for 3 months, but if it's a certain season, I can provide other food.
Back to weaving.
The only thing is, I miss my great-grandparents. I miss them so dearly. From the way our wood pile looks, it seems like we maybe have a month to get us by. There's no more wood for my stepdad to chop.
No, but
Now, back at my great-grandparents' time, when she was still here, this was 15 years ago. She had wood that was stacked and stacked.
No, that's any, but when it really goes south, people will cut down a lot of wood to burn. Doesn't matter what they get in.
Yeah, but you gotta choose the right kind of wood for your wood stove.
Well, if it really shit is in your pan, you have to fight for yourself. They're not that picky.
Well, you don't want to cause a house fire, and then you lose your only way of shelter.
Of course, but you know what I mean. You can find heat.
Well, there are some countries that have been telling their people to prep, but also, when Donald Trump came to the White House, I didn't know this until now. And of course, with the what happened in Texas, that big freeze, when their grid went down, he implemented that instead of just 72 hours of emergency supplies, he made it 6 months. And honestly, long term, if a portion of Istanbul can be out for 4 months, what's to say we can't have 6 months or a year of periodic blackouts?
Yeah, well, if you have 4 months of food, by the 3rd month, you're already starting to. People are gonna rob the supermarkets.
Well, that's why you.
If it goes really bad, after 3 months, people are going to rob supermarkets, get a fence down and burn it. I've seen it happen in Germany in the war. They ate flour bowls, like
What war?
Flour. Second World War. People didn't have nothing.
You weren't there, but your dad told you
My
about it.
grandparents were. I heard their stories. I had many conversations with them. So so I know that more than my grandparents and my father even remembers. After the war, there was no food for a long time. Till 1953, we had tickets to buy food. That long. Even my parents remember food shortage for almost all the way through the 40s, 50s. And there are many documentaries about it, especially in Europe, and it's shown over and over. And actually, for a while, it was illegal to get wood from anywhere because they were burning everything they could. That's why they burned a lot of books, because they have nothing left to burn. Then you start on your books. They are dry, you can burn them. That's how far it's away. That's why a lot of books are there, and a lot of books before the Second World War in Germany, because they were all burned to keep your house warm.
I'm gonna see if my mom wants me to walk the dog,
Yeah.
because her hip has been hurting.
By the way, this is the song
The
I
only
was
thing
looking
is, let's just say, if I was a average female that had a low metabolism, I'd probably do better in a food shortage. But Mom and I are high metabolism.
What about that song, Morgan?
That was what I was looking for.
And we're female,
Literally, it's about two girls that
so
we'll
I
never have
would die
romance.
quicker. And I'm
I
already
was looking at the
bordering
words.
on being underweight, and I'm trying to get my weight back. So, and I'm just scared.
She already took it.
Yeah, that's maybe probably why I don't worry, because I'm not scared of dying.
Yeah,
I just
two
don't wanna
people's
die like
love,
that.
That is forbidden.
Well, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
So yeah,
Oh, maybe she didn't. She's upstairs, probably.
And you're a good person, and you probably get to a place that's
I'm gonna come
pretty
down.
okay.
Bye, guys.
That's alright.
Thing
I love
is,
you, Art.
my family, a lot of family that I grew up around, they've passed on. Now, I do have other extended family. I just don't, I am so used to extended family growing up. I don't really recognize, and also, the only one I didn't recognize more with is my mom. That's all I really have. If I lose her, I don't know what I'll do. I really don't.
It's gonna be fine.
Heather, you get a kick out of this.
Yeah, you're smart, and you're curious. You're gonna survive.
I know, I just feel like everything's on a time crunch because I was like,
No.
I'm so excited.
well, it's the winter time. Now, if this was the summertime, I would buy more time. But winter time, you got the polar vortex coming, possibly.
Yeah, but some of those videos are also a little bit over dramatized.
Well,
I've seen so many people saying, "Oh, the world is going to end. Oh, we're
I
going
don't
to
think
have this. Oh, we're going to have that."
I don't believe the world is going to end. It's
No,
just
but
bad
you know what I
times.
mean? Some of those videos are a little bit. I've seen so many videos like that, like, oh, it's going to be short as this and that, and eventually, yeah, there was a little bit of shortage, but there was still food.
Well, the thing is, once in a century events have been happening, y'all got the floods.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad, and there's been floods on other portions.
That's why I moved to this area where I live in the country, where I can plant my own food, where I can grow my own food, where it's high and dry and there's no chance of having an earthquake or flood. That's why I moved to this location. It's boring as shit over here, but it's safe. We have enough food. It's basically all farmers here. That's it. And that's why I moved out of the city. Yeah, have a bigger chance of surviving.
I know, but it saddens me that
What'd you use for this to record?
the thing is, cities have always been around.
Every band, like every other band.
I feel the most sorry for people that live in the cities, and they're going to have to deal with. I don't know how they're going to deal with a blackout, especially nowadays, because the kind of moral compass of certain people today isn't like it was years ago. I mean, that's what's scary, especially people that may come and try to break into your house to get, like, marauders. That's the scary part.
Well, that's why you should have a fucking shotgun.
We do. My stepdad just bought a gun safe for his weapons and ammo.
Yeah. And trust me, they're gonna first rob the old people that live by themselves.
Well, it's actually got a code.
No, the guys always paint the house that is easiest to rob, but that's not your house. That's like an old granny that has a shit ton of food. They're gonna rob her first.
Although there are grannies that are packing too.
Yeah, okay, but they know those guys will figure out what to rob or not. In young and vital, so they're gonna pick other people first that are in a wheelchair or whatever. They want to be.
And the only thing is there are people that are saying, we'll make it without power and stuff, but the thing is, that's going to affect fuel for gasoline that is used to heat up things. It's going to affect people in hospitals that are reliant on dialysis, maybe certain medication. I mean, this is going to affect a lot of people that are going to die from this. And the fact that there are people that say, oh, we're all going to be fine, they are
not all going to be fine.
They're very inconsiderate of the realities that there are people that are...
But it will be survival of the fittest, so I'm in pretty good health.
I know, but it's just so horrible that what happened to those people, and they're really...
Well, there's not a food shortage yet.
Well, it's more the getting the food over here. That's where the shipping thing is. Although we need to start bringing back victory gardens. Like, more and more. Even people in cities can start little seedlings and stuff.
Well, of course, you can even do it on the rooftops. You have now even roof gardens, even in New York.
Well, okay, you probably can't. I know in Europe, or at least in the Mediterranean, there's a lot of cities that have some form of, like, wildlife and forest, like, growing foods and stuff.
What the fuck is that for?
How emo core is made. Yes, I'm associated with this genre way too much.
Yeah, that's all. But don't worry too much, Heather.
The thing is, I'm overwhelmed because I'm just having to keep up with stuff here. Mom's working. In a way, I feel alone. I do feel alone, except for when I talk to my friend in Chicago and you guys. And
yeah, I'm about to say, you got this freaking show. No, it's one game.
Eventually I get on the hangout and there's Morgan with Heather in the van down by the river and they're doing fun.
Without the van down by the river, sir.
I'm just trying to make it live. Trying to make it a little bit live. But Heather is smart enough, she's gonna survive. Heather is too nice to die.
well, I'm not too nice to where I'm naive enough.
No, you're not naive. No, not at all.
I'm too addicted to this.
And there's this guy named Southern Prepper 1. He's not even from around here. He's actually from upstate New York, but he moved here years ago, and he's got a whole...
Almost 3.
I don't know how many pantry, and it's a pantry I showed of his to Morgan, and he was like, he's got Mountain Dew stacked up. And I was like, exactly. And he's having people that can have meetups anywhere locally in parts of North Carolina or certain states. And I came across some people that said that they were from the county or vicinity of where I am. And I was like, I would like to connect with them, but I am not on my own. I just feel like being dependent on family is hindering me, but at the same time, I need them.
Well, family is very important, so it's not a problem, you know.
I know, but there's more in numbers, and knowing people around our area that are also prepping, it does help along with that, especially if they have certain skills that would be necessary for the wider community. It's very important.
Well, you know what always happens when things go south, eventually people will help out each other and share everything. You've seen it everywhere, that people try to stick together.
Well, most of it did happen in Texas, but in the rural areas, I don't know about the cities, maybe the cities to some degree, but most of the rural areas, people had no problem helping the other out because, well, they likely knew each other.
That's why I moved to the country. Because people in the country are less assholes. Very simple.
Well, I would say the environment in the city can also be because of people in charge of the cities and the mentality.
Well, the city is very anonymous in a way, and in the country, you know, because it's a small community, everybody knows each other. So
and they have boundaries.
Well, you know, no, because we still the policeman over here knows everybody. So if you fuck up, a policeman knows you and knows you're dead. And blah, blah,
No,
blah.
I don't.
Some people behave more because
I
they
got
know
out of-
each other. That's
No, I
how
got
simple.
out this week because I had Monday to work, so I didn't have to see those assholes.
What do you say, Morgan? I can't hear.
Talking to Vanessa Hart.
Okay.
I've had her on Discord this whole time. She's hearing the crap I'm spewing.
But, yeah.
Yeah, the end of this song was a little bit loud.
Yeah, that's freaking Attack for you. Well, the loud and random parts.
But I'm gonna head off. It's 5 a.m. in the morning.
I just feel like this is something I had to let go and let it out to y'all.
Yeah, let it out. That's very good. That's very healthy. Don't know.
Heather, we care.
Yeah.
I know there's a million
Yeah,
other people
let-
that don't care about shit, but really we do.
We do care about each other. You can see Morgan hang out as a pub that we meet and have a conversation and disagreements and make up and have fun. Yeah. And let it out. You know, speak to. If you think I'm an asshole, just say it. I don't give a shit. If I'm acting like an asshole, I don't. As
gonna be
artist, you're
fair.
acting like an asshole. I don't. Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be a million years.
I'm not a snowflake, so you know. By far. But I take care, guys. I have to. Yeah, you know. Otherwise, I'm going to be snoring when you hang out. And it's 5 a.m. in the morning. I don't want to fuck on my rhythm too much.
So if anyone else wants to,
This is pulse free. Okay, take care, guys. Next time.
No. I just still have to lose some of this.
There is a solar farm not far from the high school that I went to, but I don't know what it does.
No, it's just.
Dustin, what up? I haven't seen you for 3 damn hours. Well, no attendance, but Vanessa says hi also. I have her on Discord.
I'm not gonna lie. If I ever find free time with Mom, I'm gonna have to watch the Purge movies just to.
The Gucci. What the frick's a Gucci movie?
Is that the one with Lady Gaga?
What? Okay. Dustin, Vanessa says
Yeah,
she
she
knows
is
what
in
you're
it.
talking about, and I don't really care about Gucci or whatever, because really I'm not freaking buying a damn purse that's as much as a house.
Yeah, I'm actually wanting to get a dehydrator. Let's see, a cookbook, water filter, and a metal wash bucket. I got a list of stuff I want to get.
Yeah, I got one thing on my list. Wait for the apocalypse to happen, and then make money does not happen anymore.
Well, if the economy is going to collapse technically to where you can't even access money in your bank, I might as well use the money to buy things that are going to need to be used. That's what I'm doing.
Just say with the apocalypse, Heather. I'm just rolling.
It's
around
not
with
really
freaking-
apocalypse, but just having security.
I'm rolling with a damn katana, freaking ninja weapons, and a bunch of other crap, and a whole lot of Mountain Dew. And of course, swiping every iPhone in existence and breaking it to pieces. But yeah. Oh great! As soon as I say that, damn iPhone 13 commercial.
Is that ever
Burn
done?
them all.
Is that ever done? Oh, they're still alive.
I'll probably swing over to Fun to see what happens. Really, the stream ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, it's just us two and Dustin.
I'm still here.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, Vanessa.
Oh,
I'm still with her on Discord. I've been on her with Discord for like the last 4 hours. What? Or you know what? She's gonna say the actual amount. Just waiting for her to tell me. I'm just saying what you were saying.
actually, you know what? Before we go, I'm gonna show.
She does. Hi.
Hi. Alright, this is what I got.
I don't care if it gave me. I'm screaming through this thing.
what your power source is. I've already unboxed it, but I'm gonna show it.
Yeah. What?
The generator.
What?
Oh,
Alright. I'm the nutcase.
and there's 12 adapters.
My God. Jesus, you.
Yeah, let's just say ahead of the apocalypse happens, I'm bunking in your place.
You're too far. It's gonna be a while for you to get here.
So, Grand Theft Auto event, go down south.
Do you have enough gasoline to get back?
I don't know, steal more cars. I don't know, freaking invent a flying squirrel jetpack, I don't know.
Okay, we've been on for 3 hours. Or Vanessa and I have.
Oh, the stream's almost like $3.
Yeah, it's
And then the solar panels are in another bag containment.
Jeez.
Yeah, these are it. They come in a bag, and you just easy to flip them out.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna really rate overdone flying considering we're the only two in here. But,
let's do it.
yep. I'll meet you over there. I'll try to see if I can get on a little bit before I have to go to sleep. But
No, it's fine. I'm gonna have to do that too.
Give me my Merlot, my Pinot Grigio. Give me my Chandon. We mix the alcohol. Don't need no 12 steps. Shots all night. You got for no regrets. Happy hour starts at 5. You think I'm staring at you like I'ma take you home. My heart belongs to one man, Mr. Cuervo. Give me my Morgan. I need my Belvedere. Another Jack.
So cozy.
We like the alcohol.
It's letting your fans me.
Drinks on me. We killing these shots like our hobby. We wasted and we ain't going. Fill your cup 'cause you know them drinks on me. We getting these stacks like 1, 2, 3. My paper be overflowing. Give me that Andre, so local every day. Give me that UV, cheap alcohol please. Straight up and on the rocks, my liver's hella shot. Fuck all the bros and jocks and that I'm
Damage.
rolling with the cops.
Hell yeah, man. Made it myself.
Won't see me on intervention. Straight A student on a roll and sneaking vodka in detention. Give me my Baileys, I need my Jaeger bombs. Give me that sake, we like the alcohol. Pop that up 'cause you know them drinks on me. We killing these shots like our hobby. We wasted and we ain't going. Fill your cup 'cause you know them drinks on me.
Mike, what up?
These stacks like 1, 2, 3. My paper be overflowing.
Nerd. Getting ref you, boy.
We mix that alcohol. We like that.
Yeah.
We like that.
There, I'd have a good stream play trash Mike's mix music. Yeah, it's like the stream with someone going through that. Stuff like up. There's the video boy. Heather, what are you? Yeah, I'm glad.
Heather.
Yes, Mr. Puppets return people once more. Who had their hand raised? Oh, Mike.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm a puppet man. I'm turn the fuck.
Yeah, get your headphones on me. I don't. Oh, what? Oh, there's my fans. I don't know. Thanks for coming to fan, Morgan3000.
Kermit the Frog and nobody can come
Hey, look what I added. In the hashtags, damn it. Not you. I'm talking to the shit.
My granny while on her
Or hell yeah, we got the OG crew up here.
OG crew.
Okay, I got the song, Morgan.
Get us home.
What's on me?
I know the song. All women have been broke by the New World Order. All women have been broken by the New World Order, and they made them into cons. Not that song?
Something. I had to find it, but
That song
I got
must
it.
exist somewhere.
You ready, Morgan?
backstage for the show.